Have Cal embrace his darkness?
I know you are in pain, but this is not you!
Greasy does it, baby!
Greasy does it, baby!
I don't know if I'm ready for what comes next.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Lukael and welcome back to what might be the finale of Jedi Survivor. I didn't think we were that close to the end, like the game was, you know, going pretty slowly, and then like last episode, all hell broke loose, so much happened. I asked one of my mutuals who finished the game, like, am I close to the end? And they said, yeah, you're pretty much at the end. I was like, oh wow, okay, well, so I guess today might be the finale. I am still reeling from the last episode, like all these twists and revelations and like fighting a seer, Vader showing up, the whole temple being invaded, and then Bode. I still can't believe this Bode shit. Like, well, one, I'm again happily surprised that I didn't get it spoiled for me. I'm also happy that I just did not see it coming at all, because like it really hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. I just did not see that coming, and it's not like a cheap twist. Like, it feels legit. You know, sometimes in games or stories or whatever, you'll see a character that just like turns evil, like kind of just for shock value. And this doesn't feel like that, because like you find out that he'd been basically infiltrating Cal's team since the beginning, and like working for this espionage organization. So like it feels earned. It's just like I just didn't see it coming. Like the idea that this basic companion who's been following you since the very beginning, like from the very first mission of the game, turns out to be like the final antagonist. Like, I'm trying to think of another game that might have done that, and I can't really think of one. Like, there are a few RPGs where like maybe sometimes one of your party members ends up like turning on you. Like, I can think of one or two like that, but not like this. So I'm very curious to see how it's all gonna unfold, like how it's gonna end. I mean, I guess we have no choice but to kill him now, right? Which is kind of a shame. Like, you can, like, I feel like he's probably justified in some way. There has to be a reason why he's doing this, so it kind of sucks that now we're probably gonna have to kill him. I don't really see many other ways for this to end, but I'm very interested to see how it goes. So that's that. Without any further ado, let's just jump right in. So I'd already explored some of this. It sounds like BD wants to scan something. Toys?
Hey, Carter. I'll be home soon. I'm bringing you something nice. I can't wait to see you.
Wait, was that an audio message from Bode to Keda? Timestamp unknown, where he promises to be home soon with a gift. That's probably not that recent. He's probably talking about like little toys he's got there. Okay, you can go in there. What else is there here? This. Yeah, okay. Could he be hiding in there? No, he's probably gone by now, right? He's probably left. Look at that, all smiles with his family. Alright, let's see. Empty room. Oh, is that the locator?
The data disk. Looks ancient. Let's see what's on it.
How? Do you have a data disk player? Oh, this thing? Alright, show me.
What'd you find?
Show me his backstory. Show me why he did it.
This is the hollow that Dagon was watching.
Cal. Cal.
Sorry.
Oh, his daughter is here?
You scared me.
I thought you came to get her.
You must be Kata.
Kata.
I'm Cal.
You seen your dad by any chance?
This is BD1.
It's nice to meet you.
Where's your dad, Kata?
He said to pack for a trip.
Yeah, he's bringing her to
You
Tanalorr.
don't work here, do you?
How can you tell? Because I'm too nice?
No. You're the first person to figure that out.
Are you really a Jedi?
Oh, is that how you can tell?
Yeah. I am.
Well, I have to finish packing. I can't find my Mookie doll.
It's right here under the table. I just saw it.
Yeah. I'll help you find him.
BD will find it.
Is this Mookie? Kinda looks like me.
A little.
I guess.
My mama gave him to me.
You don't say.
Gotcha. Did your dad tell you where he's taking you?
It was supposed to be a surprise. But you got here a little sooner than I expected.
Well, you forgot your locator.
Got it.
You know I can't just let you go, right?
Papa, what's going on?
Yeah, why don't you explain it to her?
This is my best friend.
Really?
We had a fight, but we'll get things settled. When we go.
I like that. I don't know if we can anymore. Did you call the Empire to the temple? If you didn't, then maybe I can forgive you. But if you did, Seer's dead because of you, so... Or are you just saying that
Or a
because
Jedi.
she's there? Oh yeah, that's why she knows about Jedi, because he's a Jedi. Does she know that he's a... She has to know.
How'd you survive the purge?
The Council assigned a few of us to intelligence during the Clone Wars. I used the skills that I learned there to disappear. Went into hiding.
That really doesn't sound like
Didn't know
something
who
the
to
Jedi
trust.
would do.
Familiar story?
Yeah.
Right. But then I met the most incredible woman. Your mama. One day, Kata and I were out running errands, and I got this message. Don't come home.
Inquisitors.
Oh.
Looking for me. My wife bought us the time to escape.
Oh, that's what happened. Oh, man.
I knew I couldn't run forever. And so I cut a deal. Denvik keeps us hidden. As
So
long
Denvik
as
knows you're a Jedi?
Papa stays useful.
Oh.
You were lying to us from the very start.
Tanalorr was a way out for both of our families.
Then why did you fucking betray me? Why didn't we
You were
just
gonna
go
give
there
it to the hidden
together?
path.
And us!
A bunch of strangers.
And you were gonna sacrifice thousands of people to save yourself. We're a monster boat.
Certainly a little selfish, but you can understand it.
No. I'm a father. The first time I held her, I saw the entire galaxy in her eyes. You can't understand.
I understand betrayal. And that you lured me here to take down this base. Right.
Oh, so it wasn't a mistake that he still had the locator.
Fighting the Empire is what you do best.
Come on, man.
The intruder is in my quarters. He's armed.
Confronted by Cal on Nova Garen, Bode reveals that he served as a Jedi agent for the Republic during the Clone Wars. That really doesn't... I mean... I know the Jedi were like soldiers in the wars and stuff, but like it sounds so not like a Jedi to be like a spy? Like a secret agent? That doesn't sound like something the Jedi would ever do, but I guess it's smart. After Order 66, he assumed a new identity and went into hiding. For a time, he lived with his wife and daughter on Biran, until an Inquisitor arrived looking for him. How did they find you? Unable to find him, they killed his wife instead. Bode took Kata and fled, and eventually came to work for Commander Denvik in exchange for his daughter's safety. Okay, so I just thought he was like... I didn't think Denvik knew he was a Jedi. I thought he was working like as a double agent.
Shoot to kill! Kill that Jedi!
Bode.
Bode!
Come on, man. Okay, so the locator beacon, that was not a mistake. He's not that careless. He wanted me to come here so I could take down the base so that they wouldn't follow him and chase him. Smart, but then I'm gonna get you now. Struck a deal with the newly Imperial Denvik. Huh. Now the base commander of Nova Garen to become a mole for the ISB in exchange for safety. So the ISB is working like independently of the Inquisitors. Because like, if he infiltrated my team, that means like they would have known where I was the whole time. Like the Inquisitors could have come get me, Vader could have come get me. But the ISB seems to have like their own agenda, which is interesting. I guess it's just to gain the Emperor's favor. Because like everyone's working for the Emperor ultimately, so... He long sought to escape that arrangement. Tanalorr gave him that chance. Yeah, that's what I thought last time. Like, he was working as a spy, but once he learned about this Tanalorr stuff, he started to devise this plan to escape and take his daughter there. But like, again, why betray me? He's like, you were gonna give it to the hidden paths, like, and you, like, we were all gonna go there. Why did you, like, it's not like I was gonna keep it for myself. You could have come with us. I don't get that. Purging Bode's existence from Imperial records and buying time for him and Kata to escape. Yeah. So yeah, he used me. Holy shit. Unbelievable.
Right way.
Kata Akuna. Kata Akuna. Was born on Biran in the aftermath of Order 66. A Jedi with a child. Not that many of those. There's Anakin and then... I mean, I'm sure there's others, but that's very rare. Because it makes them do shit like this. She spent significant time alone as her father did whatever was asked of him by Commander. Yeah, he must have never seen her. That sucks. She's got a shit life. Have Cal embrace his darkness? Cal, what are you doing? Are you that angry?
Hurry.
Okay, Cal is pissed. Damn. The music. Still to explode. Boom. And I'm gonna take it down on you.
Protect me.
Cal is pissed. Damn. Should use your dark side more often, Cal. It's very efficient.
You want to protect me. I'm your ally. Give me a stim.
Bye. Okay, where'd he go? Shortcut unlocked, okay. Marin's gonna be scared and horny.
Fight with me.
Who's...
Need a stim.
Itch. When things click in with this combat system, it feels so good.
Lot of chatter on the comms. You okay?
Not exactly.
Boat's escaping. If he gets away, he's gone forever.
Hey,
Oh
Mary,
yeah,
you
because he's
hear
gonna go to Tanalorr.
that? Where'd she run off to?
Uh-oh. Okay, Marin's on the case.
We're too late.
Nah, Marin's got it. Marin will think of something.
We gotta get back to the Mantis. Life by my side.
Oh, there she is.
Baron!
Cal!
Why are you here?
Why do you think? I'm rescuing you!
Okay. There's people behind you though. Oh, I thought maybe it was like glass. Why is all this shit falling? Where am I going? Oh, okay.
You're not a threat. They're after you.
Let me fight these fucking droids.
Fight with me.
There's a lot of these guys.
I need help, bud.
Since when do these guys have unblockable attacks? Fucking go.
Fight with me.
Aaron.
Help.
Alright, you got this one.
Not the enemy. You okay?
Yes. Let's get out of here.
Alright, let's go. What was that? What am I hearing? Oh god, are you kidding me?
Like old times.
Are you kidding me? I can't defeat that. Grease. Now would be a good time to bring the Mantis here. Oh god. It's dark side cow time! Okay, without this, there's no way I could defeat these guys. Aaron's gonna be like, Cal, what are you doing?
Where's Boat?
They're gone. He took his daughter and the compass. They used me as a distraction.
Damn you! Go on, Jedi. Do it! Do it! Rather you than Lord Vader.
Who is this?
He sent Bode after our team. My crew. Cordova.
Fear! They're all dead because of him.
Cal! This is what Bode wants. I know you are in pain, but this is not you! The Empire has taken enough from us! I will not lose you two!
He won't.
See you on the Mantis.
Give the Inquisitors my regards.
Really?
I'm all right. I'm fine, buddy.
Is he dead or
Don't
what?
have to worry about me.
So you're not gonna kill him? I'll step on your face. Bitch. Bitch.
I need some help. Close one.
I'll kill him. I don't care. Okay, see, that's the strange thing with Star Wars. Like, how many of these stormtroopers did I just kill? Dozens? Hundreds? But because, like, he's doing it in anger, she's like, no, you can't do this. Like, why not him? Why can't I kill this guy? Oh, it's because I'm killing him with anger? Like, is he supposed to be dead or is he just supposed to be like passed out? I guess he's not supposed to be dead, right? But like, you should kill him. He's an Imperial officer. He's probably gonna cause more problems. Like, you should kill him logically. Also, I find it so interesting that like Merrin is the one who to calm Cal down, because he's kind of like pulling from the dark side right now. But like, that's what the Night Sisters do, you know? The Night Sisters use the dark side. But I guess they don't use it like in that way. When she says it's what Bode wants, I don't think that's what Bode wants. I don't think Bode wants Cal to turn like evil or anything like that. He probably does want Cal to kill this guy. And Cal arguably should kill this guy. Well, that was very intense. Well, it's a good thing Merrin was there, because Cal was like this close to just turning his saber red, you know? I think it's very interesting that they're exploring this side of Cal. It's pretty cool, because they didn't really do it in the... They kind of did it in the first one, but it was more playing on like his fears that he could have ended up like Trilla. Like, you get this vision of him as an Inquisitor. I think he's more like scared of what he could have become if he was like Trilla. It wasn't really like him having to come to terms with his anger and like sadness and painful emotions like he is right now. There's the Mantis. How are you, girl?
Are you all right?
Yeah. Think so.
What was that? Was it...
I don't know what that was.
If you feel it again, you will tell me.
I will.
Good.
It was the dark side of the Force.
We'll speak later.
I've always been kind of confused about the dark side. Like, I know I've talked about this before, but like, is the dark side an actual thing? Because like, it's natural for people to feel like anger, sadness, all of these things, but the way like Yoda and Obi-Wan and like the way they talk about the dark side in the original movies, it's like, if you start going down this path, then it's kind of like the dark side as a mind of its own, and like it takes a hold of you and then you can't come back from it. So like, it's like a malevolent force almost. Are they just talking like metaphorically, like, oh, once you start going down a path of doing bad things, then you're more likely to keep doing bad things? But no, because the Force is a real tangible thing in Star Wars. Like, it gives you powers and shit, so it kind of kills the possibility for nuanced characters, but they have since done better. Like, Bode is a great example of a nuanced character here, so really enjoying this.
Oh, finally, I was worried sick. Wait, don't tell me. He was fighting the entire base, wasn't he?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, Cal. We got no boat.
He
We
left.
got no compass. Now tell me the truth, I can take it. We lost, haven't we?
One compass remains. If you are hearing this,
Oh, it's the data
you know
disk.
where I've left it. But if the compass is gone, do not despair.
What's this?
This isn't just the last goodbye.
There is another way to reach Tanalorr.
Why did she like fall?
Activate the arrays and align them to the coordinates embedded in this message.
Wait, this is the data disk we found in his room?
Control center here. If we align the arrays, we can create a flight path through the abyss.
Why did he have that? Where did he
Let me
find
get
this?
straight. You want me to fly the Mantis through a ship-eating nebula using a tiny tunnel carved out by 200-year-old tech?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm in.
All right, let's go. So do I just have these clothes now? I guess so. Compassion. Wait, so where the fuck was that data disk from? Did we find that in Dagon's room? Cause like, why did Bode have this data disk? Like, if he already had a way to Tanalorr, why did he need the compass? Am I like not getting something here? Centauri's final message to Dagon Gera offers him a choice when he wakes, to find her or to continue his obsessive pursuit of Tanalorr, by giving him a way to go to Tanalorr. It's so funny that they gave Cal an Empire outfit. Centauri creates abyss experiments. Before the invention of the compass, the array's wave technology was used to dispel Kobo matter, allowing researchers time to probe deeper and deeper into the abyss. Due to the unstable nature of this wave technology, the Republic nearly shut down the experiment until Dagan Gera's uncharted flight provided the necessary coordinates to construct the abyss compass. Reaching his breaking point at last, Cal was briefly overcome by the dark side of the Force. See? Overcome by the dark side of the Force. What the fuck does that mean? Breaking through the Imperial garrison to chase down Bode. He was unable, however, to stop him before he escaped, turned his anger on Danvik. Witnessing Cal use dark powers, Merrin convinced him to step back from the path. It's so interesting because like so often they show love as being something that leads to the dark side. But here instead it's like it's love that brought him back from the dark side, which is basically the same that happened with Vader. That was Luke's point all along about you need to have love because it's love that's gonna bring you back from the dark side. Why can I not customize anymore? Imagine if they give you like a dark side tree. Still can customize. I guess not until we've left the base. Alright, let's go.
Where to next, BD?
Back to Kobo.
How can we be sure this experiment's gonna work anyway?
We cannot.
So we start up some arrays, whatever those are, punch a hole in the abyss and then fly through?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is it really crazier than all the other things we've done? But so is Bode using the compass or is he using these arrays? Like he has both. Oh, there's my outfit again. So do I still have access to the... Oh, I don't. Okay. That was a one-time deal. Alright, sure. Fair enough. The sliding is kind of shit to customize though. It does feel like his beard should be longer by now, right? It's been like the whole game.
We're close to finishing this, one way or another.
Yeah. I keep thinking about what happened on Nova Garon.
I know. Just don't brood so much that you lose your edge.
Don't brood.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, I understand.
We're in this together.
That's what's keeping me going.
That's nice. You okay, Grease?
What are you still doing here?
Just checking in.
Don't you worry. By the time those arrays are activated, I'll have the Mantis in top condition.
Thanks, Grease.
At least I can always count on you,
Head
Grease.
to the control center. I'll hold down the fort here and get the Mantis in shape for its final, next destination.
We're gonna be fine. Maybe. Hopefully. Actually, the beard doesn't really look that long. Do you think Bode meant that when he said I was his best friend? I feel like somehow he meant that. That's so sad. Like I think he was being serious.
Afraid I got bad news, Cal.
What is it?
Got plenty of my own, Har. It'll have to wait.
All right, don't let me keep you.
So you're just not gonna tell me?
Hey, mate.
Okay, well, I hope that was nothing too important.
The Empire's dreadful, isn't it?
Sure is.
Not the word I'd use.
Something stronger then? Reprehensible?
I'd go even stronger.
I didn't want to believe something so despicable could have filled the vacuum left by the Order.
Could use this.
I guess I'll buy some of these. I don't know, I haven't really been using the perks that much. They don't really feel like they're a big part of the game, to be honest. They don't... I don't know.
Keep your head up. Tanalorr is still within reach, but we must not delay.
So... like, I really want to know where this fucking data disk came from. Because, like, if we could have just activated the array the whole time, why didn't Dagan do that? I guess he didn't know. But all the more reason why, like, this disk was really important. Where was it? Where did it come from? Like, admittedly, I've waited sometimes like a week between recording sessions, so maybe it's like a disc that we had found previously and I just forgot about it. I don't know. Hey, Grace.
The whole time I always saw us as a family looking for a home.
Me too.
But now, I don't know, I'm wondering if you don't have a home, can you truly
yeah,
be
of
a
course.
family?
The Mantis has always been our home, Grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, but you know, come on, it's not the same.
It is to
I
me.
know, I wish I had something uplifting to say, but I don't. I just don't. Not now.
I'm sorry, Grace. Usually you're the one to uplift me, but he must be taking Sears that really hard.
Not now, kid. Shake a leg.
Alright, jeez.
I've seen some long faces. Yours is still the longest I've seen in some time.
Am I that easy to read?
No, you're positively inscrutable. I just happen to be an expert. Now, what's on your mind?
I lost some people close to me. Wounds still fresh.
I'll bend an ear, if you're so inclined.
I mean, I don't think it's his fault, but that's probably what he feels like.
If it wasn't for me, some friends of mine would still be alive.
I doubt that. Most things in this galaxy are out of our control. What we can control is how we react to what the galaxy throws at us.
Good advice, Monk. I'll try to follow it.
You know, Monk really makes me think again about the nature of AI in Star Wars. Like, do the robots in AI in...
You smelling what I'm smelling?
My olfactory sensors can detect up to 400 distinct odors at once. You gotta be more specific.
You know what really stinks? That attitude.
Wow. Do the robots in Star Wars have true AI? It's not just programming, they have like actual feelings and stuff. It's such an unexplored, and I know I've mentioned this before in the playthrough, it's such an unexplored thing in Star Wars, like AI itself.
Who's got an outstanding debt around here?
Turgle owes a small fortune, but I wouldn't exactly call it
Doesn't surprise me.
Are you kidding me right now?
Like, AI is such a great narrative device that you could base a whole universe just on AI. A bunch of games and movies do. But in Star Wars, it's very unexplored. Like, there could be like an AI takeover. Like, just, I don't know, there's a lot of things you could explore. And they don't really... I was reminded of that because like here... I just forgot his name, I just saw it. Monk. He's saying like something very philosophical. He's like, oh, you know, you can't really control anything in the universe and stuff like that. Something that a robot with basic programming wouldn't be able to say. So yeah, it's just interesting how the droids have AI. Like BD's like a little dog or something. Like he can't really speak, but I don't know. It's just interesting. I wonder if they're ever gonna explore that more.
Hey, Cal. Where's your buddy at?
Bode's gone.
Sorry. I know you two were close.
He's not dead. He betrayed us to the Empire.
Huh. Sounds like you're on the hunt then.
That's right.
Do what you gotta do. Just remember that vengeance breeds vengeance.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind.
So, he really did betray us to the Empire? Like, he's the one that called them to the temple? That's a lot harder to forgive. Like, he really just doomed us all to save his own ass, which... And again, there was no reason for it. We could have had it all, Bode. I don't want to just keep repeating myself, but we really just... It didn't have to be this way.
Cal, glad you're here. A piazza that size, well, just don't take it lightly.
I won't. Thanks, Mosey.
Never do. Piazza. Oh, I still have the spawn of Ogdo to get. I should do that. I don't know what's a piazza. I don't have that in my databank. What's up, Turgle?
Did I tell you my latest scheme?
Don't think so.
With the Empire here, thought I'd have a chance to turn a credit. Try selling useless scrap to a stormtrooper. I mean, how smart can they be? Turns out very smart. He immediately arrested me, smacked my head with the scrap, and threw me in a watering hole.
Still getting into trouble, Turgle?
Not Not exactly. In the watering hole, I found a shiny rock that the stormtrooper is sure to buy.
You're hopeless, man.
Hiya.
What's up, Cage?
Word is you killed some Jedi relic from the past. The one leading the raiders. What was the bounty?
No bounty.
No bounty? You risked your life for free?
I don't know. Not every reward is in credits. Besides, pretty sure I get free room and board here at Pyloon's.
Is that what your life is worth, Cal? Didn't take you for a gambler.
Any new marks?
You're on a roll, Cap. Got another tip for ya.
Let me hear it.
What you got?
A bounty droid named Mesh has been babbling on the brood comms about that lab on the Shattered Moon. Go shut him up, will ya? They're a disgrace to the profession, if you ask me.
I'll see about them. Sooner or
Like,
later.
just because they're robots?
Attaboy.
Mash.
Cal, I've seen so many stormtroopers in the valley lately. I fear the Empire is taking control of Kobo.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know, not long ago, I would have argued the Republic was just as flawed as the Empire in its own way. But the Empire is not the Republic. And they are not just a nuisance. They're tyrants and murderers. I'm starting to think we did not win the Clone Wars.
Just stay safe, Toa.
You too.
Hey guys, anything new with you?
For once you're not in a joking mood.
A lot of change is coming to this outpost.
And in our experience, change is no laughing matter.
I mean, unless it's you changing your outfit. But seriously, it's no laughing matter.
The last big change here was when the Cantina's old owner kicked the bucket.
After that, we never felt like we belonged. The last of an old breed.
The only good thing was the influx of new, more ridiculous chumps to make fun of.
Chumps like you. What a chump.
So long.
Huh?
Hey. Alright, so I know that I have a lot of rumors left, and I'm not gonna be doing all the rumors in the game, not in this playthrough. First of all, because I want to keep the playthrough a reasonable length, but also because, as I've mentioned, I'm not playing this on my PS5. It's a PS5 I had to borrow from my friend, and I don't want to hold it for too long. He's already been very generous with his time, like it's been a few weeks. Once I get my hands on a PS5, I'm eventually gonna replay this on my own time, so then I'll do all the exploration and like getting every collectible and do all that stuff. For the playthrough, I'm just gonna stick to the main story mostly. I might find time for like one or two more rumors. What do we have? Vaslin Martz. Who is Vaslin Martz? That's a bounty hunter, right? Seen on the mountain. Where is that? Fogged Expanse. I guess I could go and try and get him. Let's see if we can find this guy. Oh, there you guys are. Oh, and you've got a team with you.
Take that. Looking scared, Jedi.
Do I look scared?
Hey,
BD? Protect me.
He actually hit me.
There's way more where that came from.
Help me out.
not running.
On target.
And flashbangs.
After him.
And you're done. Long combo.
Yeah, they were just in my way.
Not very nice. Well, that's that. It is hazy as hell in here. Are we in Silent Hill? Can't see anything. There's Mash, but Mash is on the moon. I'd have to go back on the moon. This guy's on Coruscant. Payasa Nest. I could check that out. Need to go to Boiling Bluff. Okay, I think I just need to use it. Oh, here. Oh, the bird? Am I gonna fight the bird?
Mosey said he might be trouble, but I'm not so sure.
Travel?
Easy. Good girl.
Yeah, I don't want to fight this thing. I would much rather befriend it. Cal is friend to all giant birds.
That was incredible.
Did it just... Okay. It just brought me here. Isn't this somewhere I've already been? Oh, there's a challenge here.
Something here.
All right. Platforming section. Okay, that's a no. Oh, I need to pull. Okay. Sorry. What? Okay, so I can't go through the red wall? Okay. I thought they were walls you could like dash through. Ah, shit. Damn. Ah, from the start. Okay. Need to be really fast there. Then I need to pull this fast enough. Okay, where am I going? Not sure where I'm going. Oh, I had to go up there. Jesus. How was I supposed to know that? Okay, so I have to go up there. Oh, come on. I'm trying to go like higher than there. Please let that be the end. Woo. That was sweaty.
It's gone now. We did it.
All that for a skill point. So no boss fight then. Just a whole platforming challenge. I wonder if I can kill the spawn above though now. Fort Colony, yeah. I gotta defeat the Octobug though. I can't just let that be unresolved. Alright, Bugdo rematch, let's go.
I've got him.
Oh god.
I've caught you.
I'm so scared. Shoot it on this guy. Still does just as much damage. It would be helpful if I wasn't getting fucking shot at. No, I'm not gonna let you lick me. Yes, eat it. Nice. Did you vomit something? You got like acid vomit. What the hell? Guys, please stop throwing grenades at me. Can't you see I'm busy? I thought even after it's charged, it barely has any opening. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. It's okay, at least I have like more... I have more heals now. Probably a bit more health. I have like the dash, which it helps. I need to get rid of these guys because they're too annoying. All right. Yes, hello. I can do some damage with that. Yeah, the dash helps a lot with mobility. Ow. Okay, now I'm out of horse. Oh, there it is again. Yeah, he vomits like acid. What the hell? Can I maybe not stand right in front of it while it's doing that? How do you dodge that?
I need something, buddy.
I'm not sure. That's insta kill, so cannot get hit by that. Damn, that one's really hard to avoid. I think I just always dodge too early. Oh, that's a new one. What the hell?
Hit me.
Okay, so you've still got tricks that you hadn't shown me. Yeah, this is clearly meant for like... I was gonna say this is clearly meant to be fought later in the game, not when I first found this guy. Did you say you reflected from the back? Let's go. Okay, halfway there. Let's just be careful. cannot imagine doing that without the dash. It'd be like fucking impossible.
Help me.
Doing longer combos now. Move over, Dagon. Move over, Ravis. Move over, Bode. Move over, Vader. This is the true final boss of this game. Don't get cocky. Finish him. Spawn of Ogdo. Legendary enemy.
It's judging me.
What? What do you mean judging me? Hey, I did defeat it. You don't get to judge me.
Found another shard.
And a chest. The pink poncho is back. Oh my god, of course. Of course the spawn of Ogdo would be protecting the poncho. Oh my god, I should have known. I was like, it's so weird that you never get a poncho. The preeminent thermal garment, famed for its function and style from the outer rim to the deep core. The fucking poncho, dude. I love how pink is the default. They're such memers, these devs. A presence I've not felt since. Oh, look at that. Look at that, that's Cal. Cal in his fucking poncho. Alright, that was worth it. Gotta run the poncho for a while. Okay, well, where's the main quest at? This thing? Oh, is it gonna be that weird, like, station that I didn't know what it was? Right, there was like this weird underground station. I was like, what is that? That's what it was. Okay. It was for the end game. I thought it was like a side area that I would unlock later. I should have known it was going to be important.
I need to clear my mind.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I believe it's this place here. No one can defeat me now that I've got the poncho back. Alright, let's go.
Welcome. I am Centauri Cree, the director of this experimental facility. Safety protocols require one person to remain here while the arrays are active.
Grease, unless one of us is gonna stay behind, we need someone here to activate the arrays.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll ask around. See if anyone's got a death wish. Maybe Turtle?
Maybe not.
Well, who can we ask? Like, I need Grease with me and I need Marin with me. Maybe Z. Z could stay here. Yeah, okay, alignment control center. So that's what this place is.
Let's go.
I haven't been here in a while. I'm gonna guess the Empire is all over this place now. No? Yep.
Herd troopers. What are they doing here?
What do you think?
Fight by my side.
It got them all. Finally, aren't we? That will stay. You'll have to try harder.
I don't think I will.
You won't escape me. I will fight.
shit, more of them.
Let's fight together.
Preparing another attack. And fight me. Range super spawn. Roger. I'm going to end you. You will pay for this.
Ah, I'm stuck in the wall. What the hell was that?
BD, Stim here. Mike by my side.
He got stun locked in the wall. You don't get too excited there. More of them? Oh, I can't pull these ones. Oh, so I still have access to this even now. I thought that was only on the base, but I can still do it. More.
Target in critical condition.
Help! You know, you guys would have a better chance if you didn't just come in waves. Like if you just attack me all at once. Oh my god, how many of those? I'm out of heals, no? I've been doing so terrible at the combat in this game, kind of embarrassing myself a bit. When it clicks, it's great. It's just kind of rare that I could do it. Yeah, why don't you come down from here? Come on. I don't got all day. Good blocking.
They were waiting for us. Maybe Bode told them we were coming.
Bode, why would you do that, man? He's becoming harder and harder to forgive.
So, this is your kingdom.
I work with many talented scientists.
None as talented as you, Centauri.
And yet we've reached an impasse. Perhaps you will bring me some much-needed luck.
I knew you guys had a little something going on. Dagan, Gera, and Centauri discuss their plans for Tanalorr. Dagan expresses frustration that such vital work is being delayed too much. Yeah, they are like being a little flirtatious, right? Is it just me? But wait, so for Bode to tell the Empire that we were coming here, he has to know about this control center. But if he knows about the center, then I'm still confused.
All the arrays are online. Now we just have to activate them.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't do this before.
Ray must have locked down the facility when they evacuated. That's not gonna stop us.
Activate.
Proceed to the observation deck to initiate alignment.
Gotta hand it to Kree. She thought of everything.
But like, aren't we just opening the way for Bode right now? No, because he has the compass. Meaning he's probably already on Tanalorr. Easy.
See? You made it.
Grease informed me you're in need of assistance, so here I am.
It's a long trip. Couldn't have been easy.
I might be 200 years old, but I'm spry as
Better not be here to betray me. I've had enough of that for one game.
amazing. Oh, Cal, this is simply amazing.
Can you start the arrays when we're in position?
Oh, I stand ready for your order. It would be my honor to see Master Kree's dream alive once more.
We're your master.
Trusting you. Do not let me down. Into the abyss. Tanalorr, here we fucking go.
Time to head back to the Mantis, buddy. Go through the abyss.
There's always been this weird thing around Cal.
It's the only way we're getting to Tanalorr.
You guys see what I mean? This weird effect. I've been noticing that the whole game. I don't know. Some weird graphical thing that they did. It's a little distracting, to be honest. It's not just on Cal, it's on everything that moves. Oh well. I wonder how much of Tanalorr we're gonna get to explore. Probably not that much, but... Alright, well, this is it. Oh, I guess we got some conversations. Probably the last set of conversations before the ending, if I had to guess, so... Let's go.
We can talk later.
Can we? This might be a one-way trip. But if it is, well, it was nice knowing you.
Are you ready to go?
Just about.
When we confront Bode, just remember, he has what he wants. He will fight to the death to keep it.
Yeah?
Droid, try not to get Cal in too much trouble.
Thanks for having my back, Marin. They didn't say I love you, right? No, they just kissed and that was it. Hey, Monk.
Heritage ran out of here in a hurry. Have anything to do with those lights in the sky?
Z's helping us out. Monk, we're about to take off. Don't know when we'll be back.
Yeah.
If we'll be back.
That sort of trip. I see. Well, you've got no open tabs, so I suppose all that's left to say is good luck. And come to Pyloon Saloon.
And we hope to see you soon.
Catchy song. Maybe you missed your calling.
Never too late to try something new. Sorry, Cal. Lots of thirsty customers.
I've enjoyed you, Monk.
Hey, Grease. You all right?
Just, you know, a little distracted is all. I mean, I'm about to fly freehand into a stellar anomaly with an appetite for starships. And I'll tell you, my palms haven't been this sweaty since
Mom's spaghetti.
Yeah, sure. I can do this.
You're the best damn pilot we got, Grease.
Who asked you anyway? Always something to do, huh?
Alright, it's time. It's time to get out of here. I still don't really get why Bo didn't just go to Tanalorr with us. But I can understand why he's trying to protect his daughter and stuff. Like, he is a very interesting character. I hope he doesn't die, but I don't really see a way this game ends with him alive. Also, I'm so surprised that Ravis and Dagan were like just secondary antagonists after all. Especially with Ravis, if you remember the description for the Gendai, it says like that they can't really be killed, like you need to destroy their entire like nervous system and like basically annihilate them or they will just regenerate. Like fucking Boo in Dragon Ball. And like, all we did was kind of just stab him. It really wasn't enough to have killed him. And I was thinking like he probably survived and he's gonna pop up later. But then when I went to inspect the corpse, he was just gone. Like the corpse just vanished, so... Could still make a comeback. Dagan is pretty dead though. I don't think Dagan's coming back.
Say we catch Bode. What do you think we should do?
He must pay. But we must always remember that there are people counting on us.
You're right. Our friends. Anyone who survived Jeddah. We can't let them down.
We won't.
I mean, I kind of just want the three of us to just move to Tanalorr and live out our days in peace, but...
Droid, try not to get Cal in too much trouble.
I guess that would be kind of selfish.
Go do what you gotta do.
But like, I thought that was the whole plan, to be honest.
Where to next?
Time to go to Tanalorr. Which again, I'm not convinced that Tanalorr doesn't already have people on it, because like it was being invaded the last time we saw it. So invaded that the Jedi at the time of the Old Republic, they just abandoned it, so there's gotta still be people there. It can't just be like this abandoned planet. I have a feeling that Bode's probably gonna die, but Kata, they wouldn't kill his daughter.
Breeze is ready for a bumpy ride.
I think Kata's gonna survive and like she's gonna be adopted by Cal. It's typically what happens when a young daughter is introduced.
Heading to the Abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
Thank you.
And you, Z.
You ready for this, Grease?
Well, what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagan Gera was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
Hey, great pep talk, kids. Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look.
Well, not just Dagan Gera, because we saw Centauri was also on Tanalorr.
I know. You want to fly this thing?
They just kind of opened the door through it. Huh. And we're really supposed to believe that like Dagan just flew right through that without any help. Okay, so it's physical matter. Huh.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow.
I mean, you could just go slower if you don't want to hit anything.
Now it's an obstacle course.
Okay, so the array opens the way, but it doesn't really clear the way. You still gotta fly through it. Ugh.
They're coming too fast.
But you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
I'm rerouting power from deflectors to the engines.
What, are you crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
You're right. It's my ship, ain't it? Greasy does it, baby!
Greasy does it, baby! God damn.
Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
So what happens if they close?
Need to go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, they'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
You know I do, Cal.
Well, if you say it like that.
Let her ride.
Let it rip. He's gonna use the Force.
Now.
Really, you gonna pull that? That was so sudden. Why are you guys so weird together? You kiss at the weirdest times.
You did it, you three-armed son of a Gundar!
Well, at least none of us lost our cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, but we still have to make it back.
I hope it's worth it.
You would think this planet would be getting like eaten and consumed by the Kobo matter. Look how beautiful this is. How nice. Now for the big question, is this planet inhabited? Are there people that live here? How nice. Look at all that.
So, this is it. Tanalorr. You and Maren be careful out there, okay? Yeah, you too, BD.
We'll all be okay, Grease.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Cal. I don't plan on living out my days on this rock.
No?
Especially not with that traitor.
I thought that was the
We'll be back
plan.
soon.
I thought that was the plan for all of us to live here.
Don't you got stuff to do?
Hey, babe. You know you're gonna talk to me? Oh, because you're following me. Okay. That makes sense. Haven's Edge. How fancy. When did I get 4 skill points? Sure. I don't know if we'll be fighting any more people here. Like, in theory, Bode is the only person here. Alright. Right there, huh? Short path forward. I guess if all you care about is survival, then sure, you could come here and live with your daughter, but like... arguably, she would have kind of a boring life, I guess. Like, if there's no one else on the planet.
So this is Tanalorr.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
Yeah. So what, Maren, you wouldn't want to live here? Live out your days with me? We could build ourselves like a little house?
DIDN and Centauri Kree planned their future here.
And look where it got them.
Well, he was kind of crazy, to be fair. So there's supposed to be a Jedi temple here. Erdene Gardens. Oh man, we're gonna have to duel with Bode. He's probably gonna be really strong. What the fuck is that? Like a rocket down there.
Bode will not let this end peacefully. He has already used fatherhood to justify betrayal and murder. Now we have him cornered, with nowhere else to run. He will kill or be killed.
You're probably right,
Well,
but
say something!
I don't know, man.
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. But Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well. We will give Bode the choice to stand down. For Kata's sake.
And ours.
He's gonna die. He's not gonna stand down. I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to take Kata with us. So what is that? Buried invasion? The unexpected invasion of Tanalorr forced the Order to flee their new sanctuary. How the Nihil discovered Tanalorr remains a mystery. Where are the Nihil now? That's what I'm wondering. But yeah. Deciding to go on a like an abandoned planet with your friends is basically like deciding to just go live out in the woods, like in the wild. I mean, you could do it. You definitely could, but I don't know. They can't be mentioning these Nihil for no reason. There's gotta be some Nihil
I keep
left,
thinking about
right?
something Seer once said. A warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side. You will too.
There's his ship, so he really is here.
He's still here.
Good.
I mean, it's a big planet. How did we even find him? Like, we just happened to land here, but he could have been anywhere. How convenient. So this is a Jedi temple? How are we gonna come back, though? Like, we don't have a way to open the way through the Kobo Abyss from here. So, how can we return?
Fall back to the temple. The Nile are enveloping our position.
The Nile? Okay,
Master
sorry.
Gera, that is an order.
Alright, let's go. Ceremonial fountain. A tri-pointed water feature built to symbolize the three core pillars of the Jedi Order: the Force, knowledge, and self-discipline. Jedi strive at all times to gain mastery over all three. Hmm. To think he was a Jedi this whole time.
Do you hear that?
Katja.
She's got a beautiful singing voice. Or a child. I feel bad. She's about to lose her father. This sucks. Bode must know that we're gonna be coming here, right? He's probably ready for us.
DD1.
Hey, Katja. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
Yeah, I'm sorry
He
too.
said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
I'm full of surprises.
Kata, your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Okay. Follow me.
So like you guys are gonna fight, aren't you? Would Marin make a good mother?
Don't like it here.
No?
It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
Okay, well now she's gonna be even more scared. You get some weird powers.
Very pretty.
Aw. Who would have thought that Marin would be good with kids? Huh. She's probably like never interacted with kids her whole life. Look at this grandiose setting for our final battle. Oh man, such a shame that it's come to this.
Kata! How did you get here?
How do you think?
It wasn't easy. You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Kata. This is the only way to keep you safe. She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
Well, what do you want him to do?
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire. Including Kata.
Yeah, it can be for all of us, man.
And you.
What's wrong with that?
But you have to surrender. Now.
Give me one good reason why that's not a good idea.
Go outside, Kata.
Listen to them, please!
It's what she wanted, man.
I will decide what's best for my family.
Oh boy.
Let's do this.
Come on, man. Okay, I know this isn't the final fight because Marin would not be with us if it was. How fitting that you have a red saber, though. I know it's not your saber, but it sure represents your current mental state. How dare you? Okay, don't you lay a hand on her.
Distract him! Strike from the shadows.
Over here.
I don't want to double team him, that's not fair. Like, I can defeat him by myself. Can't fight him 2-on-1. It's not the Jedi way.
Disappointing.
Interesting with your little reverse grip. Such a fancy boy.
Say goodnight. It's over,
Okay, thank you.
What you got, Castus?
Little spinning saber.
No chance.
Oh, you're following me with it.
Help, please.
Oh, you trying that little dropkick on me? You're not the only one who knows my moves. I know your moves too. He has a very interesting fighting style. I just don't understand why he doesn't want other people to come here. Like, do you think would endanger your daughter? Like, she would still be safe. We would all be here to protect her and like she wouldn't feel as lonely. Like, what the fuck are you thinking, man? I don't understand you. cannot believe he's their last fight. And there's the fucking Nihil show up. It's over, man. Just give it up. Nothing better happened to Marin, though. And even with the two of us, that's still not enough to defeat him. Take care of her, Marin. See, she saved her fucking life. Is that not enough for you? Ah, no. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Shit. Yeah, I have to do it. God damn it.
Our decision is final.
Master Ancesis, please. He has the will to fight.
And I admire it. But it is not only his life we would risk. The ships are leaving. There is no time. I suggest you both join us.
That's Liam O'Brien too. There's gonna be like... They're trying to set a parallel between Dagan and Bode, which is interesting. He's even using his weapon, so you know. Okay, so Cal needs to embrace the darkness to defeat him. It's so interesting to see a Jedi fighting with a gun. It really doesn't feel fair to be double teaming him like that. I'll do it. She's too good a fighter though to get...
strike from the shadows.
He even tossed BD aside. Oh, that's why Cal's so angry. It's because he backhanded BD. I would do it. He's trying to hurt Marin. He's trying to hurt BD. I'm sorry, man, but they're my family. They take priority.
I need help, bud.
Even though you're my bro. I'm kind of curious to see his grab attack. Okay, that's what it is.
Learn to fight.
Did you say learn to fight? I can fight just fine, thank you. Come on, you've seen me in action, dude. You know what I can do.
Not a chance.
Buddy.
He's so angry. And I get that you want to protect your daughter, but like, you must know that Cal would never do anything to her. Like, be real, man. Like, you know me. I'm in dark side mode now. I think I probably shouldn't have skipped. Shit, I don't think I should have skipped. I think maybe I skipped something important. So I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna restart because I don't want to miss the cutscene. Headbutt's nasty. Yeah, it's the fact he punches B. That's the embrace the darkness. I mean, he's been doing it this whole time. No more guns for you. What you looking at? Oh, maybe you saw something interesting. Oh, he's two-handing it now. Yeah, because he doesn't have the guns anymore. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, what the? No, 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 no. Let's finish this, Bode. I'm still gonna give you a chance to give up if you want to, but you're sounding more and more villainous by the second. Oh my god. That did so much damage. I have to restart the whole thing. Oh my god. Wow, I still had like so much health and he killed me with that attack. Alright, here we go again.
Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
I can kind of stun him with that.
Buddy, help me!
Really, you're laughing now? You sound evil, man. Do you hear yourself?
Stay away from Kata!
Your daughter's not gonna be happy here. Why can't you see that? Did you see darkness? Come on, man.
I know your moves.
Let's go. What the hell is this attack?
BD, Sim here.
Sounds angry and hanger. Okay, he doesn't respond to the force anymore. More ways than one.
Let's do this.
I don't think I will.
Hey, BD.
He's shooting like fucking air blades.
Stim.
He is dangerous. Come on, man. Why are you gonna say that?
BD. Bloody help. Walking out of here alive.
Not this way now.
Disappointing.
Stop with the fucking blades. No, I'm not.
BD, here.
Stop it, dude. I don't want to kill you. Stand down, man.
Don't put this on your daughter.
Bode,
Do you really want her
we
to
know
have
what
to
it's
go
like
through
to grow
this?
up alone.
Please, listen to them, Papa.
All right.
Yeah, I don't believe
When
you.
the Empire comes, will you be able to protect my little girl? I'm sorry, Kada. I tried.
No, Papa!
Stay back!
Okay, now, Cal, you gotta do something. Don't do it. You better not do it. Cal's not gonna let that shit happen.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family. For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family. Together we found another way to survive. This pain is yours. It is part of you.
When my mother died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you. And you must not let it consume you.
Alright, we still got Cordova and Seer, now Bode. I feel so bad for this little girl. Like, she doesn't know these people. Lost her mom, now lost her dad. It was a terrible life walk cycle. Okay, it was meant to be. They're kinda in fast forward. To show that he's just like in the moment. Yeah, I think Cal's taking it really hard.
Saved my life on Bracca. You let me walk my own path when I needed to. You taught me what it truly means to be a Jedi. Now you're gone. We will continue your legacy, Seer. We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared. I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. if I'm ready for what comes next.
Cal. Guide her through the darkness.
Who's gonna guide me? Who's gonna guide me through the darkness? Jesus. Some heavy shit, Doc. Extremely somber ending. Wow. I'm sorry I didn't really say anything through that, or maybe you're thankful. I was just in the moment. Awesome stuff. Really got me a little teary-eyed there. He was talking to Seer. Like, I wasn't really emotional when Seer died, because like I just knew, you know, she was facing Vader. There was no really other outcome, so I just knew it was gonna happen. I didn't really get to me. This, see, like, it's getting through, see the pain through Cal. I don't know, I didn't expect such a sad ending. I don't really know what I expected exactly. Like, from the trailer and stuff, I was like, oh, they're gonna see this fallen Jedi from the High Republic, and then I learned like about Tanalorr, so I was like, probably, well, it's this arms race against Dagan, and then like you reach Tanalorr, and then you're probably gonna defeat Dagan. Maybe Seer is gonna die in the struggle, you know, because I kind of expected Seer would die, just because she's the mentor. That's kind of the fate of all mentors, to die. God forbid Grease might die. I don't think they would kill Grease. He's not that type of character. Cordova, I knew. I expected Cordova might die in the temple. It just made sense. It was a little predictable, I guess. But yeah, I just figured you're gonna follow Dagan to Tanalorr, and then like maybe Seer gives her life, and then they defeat Dagan, and then I don't know, they just move on with their lives. But this is much more effective, what they did here, because like there's so many parallels between Cal and Bode, and like I absolutely love what they did with Bode here. It's like it makes me emotional just to say that. It's just so relatable, you know. You know, his love for his daughter just drove him to these crazy lengths. I just don't understand why he didn't want us to all be here. Like, that's the one part that's just... Why? Why didn't you want, like, the... I guess because he thought that if you brought too many people to the planet, it would attract the Empire here, and I can kind of... I guess I can kind of understand that, because it's what I was saying in the playthrough as well. He was just so scared of losing her that he was willing to do anything, even, like, turn his back on... And like when he said I was his best friend, I believe him. That's what makes all of this so tragic. Like the length that these peoples have to go to escape the Empire, because they've been pushed in this corner where they've lost like everything. It's so much more tragic than like anything in the movies. It's a lot more like dark, you know, this theme of survival and loss. I mean, people lose stuff in the movies too, but I don't know, it's not handled as dramatically. The movies are fine. I don't mean to turn this into a rant about the movies. I enjoy the movies. But something about this hits harder, you know? I don't know if it's because I'm more invested or... Dagon really didn't have that much going for him. I think this is much more interesting and it hit me way harder. It's just so sad. When he was just like a little companion, you're like, oh cool, you have a daughter. He has like a backstory. For me, it was just... The moment he started talking about his daughter, from the beginning of the game, I was dreading like, oh, he's gonna die. Because like, they always do this with father figures. Like when you have a daughter and you're a middle-aged man in a video game, there's pretty good chances you're gonna die. So I was really worried that like he was gonna die against Dagon or like at the end of the game. I guess I was right. Like I didn't think Kata would be a character, you know? I just thought she was a name that he was gonna mention and that you'd never really see her. So now she's with Cal and Merrin. That's so... I did not see that coming. I mean, I saw it coming, but not before I started playing this game. I didn't think that at the end of this game, Cal and Merrin would be parents, for lack of a better term. Like, I'm sure they didn't sign up for that either, but now they kind of don't have a choice unless they find a home for her. But no, where would she be safe? It's a very interesting twist that I did not expect. Cal with a daughter. The daughter of his best friend he had to kill because he was driven insane by loss, love. Man, do you think I said like, oh, Trilla is such a great character, like the bar is so high, like I don't know how they can do better than that. And like from a design standpoint, sure, like Trilla had the cool outfit, like the cool moves. I would say I think they did it. They actually made a better, not villain, but antagonist. They did a better antagonist than Trilla, because Bode has so much more depth. Like Trilla was a Padawan who was turned into an Inquisitor because like she was abandoned. It's like, it's good. But this, it's even better. It's so good. Like a good Jedi who was forced to go into hiding and like to protect his daughter, he has to turn on his friends. Like, it's gotta be up there, right? You know, when I played Fallen Order, I said if Fallen Order was a movie, I would say it's the best Star Wars movie. And again, with this one, can you imagine if Fallen Order was a movie and this one was a movie? It would be the best fucking Star Wars movie. Like, no one would have seen this boat shit coming. It would be such a tragic ending to it. Damn, I was right to trust these writers. They did not let me down. Like, this is some good shit. I'm impressed. I'm impressed because like they did a really good story that's not just introduce villain, you defeat the villain, they move on, you know, it was more complicated than that. But that's what's so great when you do morally great characters like this. Like I didn't want to kill Bode, like I didn't want to see him die. I really was wanting them to like reconcile, but like I had a feeling it wasn't gonna happen. The moment he started laying his hand on like his own daughter, on Merrin, it had to end. So yeah. This was an incredible story. I'm really glad that I got to play this on the channel and I got to record my reaction to it. Even though no one's watching this playthrough. Wow. A place you could call home. Oh, we're getting a little post-credit scene. How are you guys gonna return?
Well, not exactly what we expected. But this place is our home now.
Oh, so you agree?
Agrees.
You want to stay here?
Yeah, I guess it is. Still got a lot of work ahead of us.
It will take time to contact the hidden path.
Build the infrastructure.
And build a saloon. I mean, the place is creepy, but it does have franchise potential.
This belongs with you.
That's a lot of responsibility.
It belongs with all of us.
Maybe let's make some copies of it. Well, not too many, because we don't want the Empire to find it, but... It's like our one way to come back here.
What do you think, kid? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh, that's great. Come on, I'll bet you're hungry. I'll make you something to eat. Did you ever have a scaz stick?
This poor child. Oh. Huh. Journey complete. You have reached the end of your journey. However, the galaxy can be freely explored. There may yet be secrets left to discover. New Journey Plus. All stances and cosmetics from previous games will be unlocked, along with some new perks and lightsaber colors. They always do this shit where you can play with like a red saber. Like, I don't want to do that. New Journey Plus free perks. Purity grants a massive increase in weapon damage for both friends and foes. Warrior replaces standard enemies with new, more difficult combat encounters. Wow. Trendsetter randomizes your cosmetics on death. That could be pretty funny. Well. Oh, we can fly back because we have the compass now. So we don't need the array. I guess that compass is extremely efficient because, like, even with a compass, it seems like it would be really hard to fly through what we saw. Okay, so you're just letting me continue the game now.
Time to see if that compass is still working.
Why wouldn't it be?
With my luck.
It is a mechanical object. You have no control over it.
Fair enough.
I don't have control over people either.
Where should we take her first?
You're asking me? I don't know. Where do you want to go, kid? I can't talk to her. Okay.
Ready when you are. I just hope that compass still works.
Let's hope so. I guess let's go back to Kobo.
Bound for Kobo.
We'll bring her to the saloon.
Got it. You're gonna love Kobo.
What's it like?
Oh, lots of waterfalls. Everything grows there. It's great. And, oh, yeah. How could I forget Pyloon Saloon? I'm the owner and proprietor.
Is there music?
Yes. And they love to take requests.
Okay. I hope they have Trandoshan funk. That's my favorite.
She's taking it a little too well. Did you notice, like, children in fiction, they always are kind of like just emotionless. Like, they always show them losing parents, stuff like that, and they don't really seem fazed by it most of the time. Like, they really love the stoic kid trope of like, I know my dad just died in front of me, but it's okay. I like music. They take it a little too well, but I guess they can't just show a kid like crying non-stop. Ah, well, we made it out. I guess the compass works. So, are we taking her to the saloon?
What about us, Marin?
What about us, Cal?
Yeah, what about us?
I can't go back to the way things were with us.
Nor can I. But things are not so simple now, are they?
Were they ever simple?
Perhaps not. But we will figure it out. Together.
How about that? Fair enough.
Cal?
Can't return to the way things were.
Don't you got stuff to do?
What are you saying? You're talking like... I thought you guys were firmly, like, together now. Is that not the case? Got me worried now. Really? New conversations? I thought I was done with this frickin' game. Oh, Kata's with... Oh, this is a nice place for you.
Star, wonder where you are. Go star.
There you are. What are you doing?
Peely is teaching me about her garden.
She's got a green thumb.
No, she doesn't.
It means she's good with plants.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I like pruning best.
Plants can't grow unless you prune a few leaves here and there.
So she taught you too?
Yeah.
How's Kata doing?
To be honest, I'm not sure the kid's been around plants, but she does
Not
like
in
to
a long
prune
time.
leaves. And there are always leaves to prune. Grease thought she might like it.
That's so smart from Greece.
Nice to get some fresh air. Let me know if she needs anything.
Yeah, because she's been stuck in that space station for God knows
doing some weeding,
how
we could
long.
use that too.
Maybe BD's up for it?
Yeah, she was stuck on like that Imperial base for years probably, so it must be so nice for her to see like the sky and like plants and, you know, nice stuff like that.
What was that song you were singing?
My mama used to sing it to me when I was little.
That's what I figured.
It's nice.
Thanks. How did you and Marin meet?
Visited her home planet.
She tried to kill me.
She likes you.
She didn't at first.
I think people are scared of her.
Are you?
No. I like her.
I like her too. Oh, that's so nice that Kata loves Marin. So cute. That's adorable.
That damn Imperial ship. Sometimes I think I should have remained on Jeddah.
The Empire's there too.
It's the shade, Cal. Of course, flora can grow in shade. Yet to grow tall requires a constant light source. Any amateur horticulturalist knows that.
How'd you get interested in plants anyway?
Oh, it's quite simple. I wanted children, but the
jeez.
galaxy had other plans. And I like to watch things grow.
Okay, well, don't kidnap this. Although, you want this one? Do you want this kid? Because I'm actually looking for a place for her.
We can talk later.
She might be safer with you than with me. I don't know. Maybe Peely should adopt Kata. It's nice to see them together because, like, Peely's very nice. She's very kind. Perfect calming presence for Kata right now. Oh man. It's gonna be a long episode. Hey Z, thanks for your help.
You're back! When the race failed, I feared the worst.
We made it. And I've got the compass.
Well done! Then it's all over, is it?
Or just the beginning. It's gonna take a lot to get Tanalorr ready for the others. Wanna come with us?
I appreciate the offer, but this cantina really has
I mean, we'll build another one over there.
Glad to hear it, Z.
Think about it. You are seeing Master Kree's dream through. Now
don't fuck it up.
You think Kata will be alright?
I do not know. But you and I both grew up without parents. How are we?
So far, so good.
Kind of messed up, but
Just so. We must remain watchful, yet give her space. In the end, she will determine who she becomes,
yeah,
not us.
that's true.
Jedi and Night Sister, together again.
Always. We'll always be together if I have my say in it.
Oh, that Kata, she is one cute kid.
Yeah. You ever thought about having kids?
Me? With kids? No, no. I mean, well, yeah, okay. No, wait, what was the question?
Do you have kids,
I didn't
Chris?
think it was possible, but you're actually blushing.
Oh, no, I'm not. This isn't a normal color of my face. A very normal, typical color. I think the whole kid question is like gambling. If you're gonna bet, bet big. But if you're not feeling it, there's no shame in walking away from the table.
That's actually good fatherly advice.
You think so? Hey.
Hey.
Go do what you gotta do.
Is this an echo from Bode by any chance?
Gotta be another way. Always an angle, always. Lost a family, looking for a new one. I can relate, Cal, but you gotta make a choice. The future or the past. Can't have it all. Not in this galaxy. Yeah, that could work.
Were you like practicing what to say? Bode tries once more to convince Cal to join him, hoping to spare the Jedi a betrayal at his hands. I was gonna join you though. What's that supposed to mean? He was trying to think of something to say to Cal to convince him. I was always gonna have your back, Bode. Convince Cal to join him, hoping to spare him the betrayal. Then why'd you fucking betray me, you piece of shit? I'm just kidding, I love you, Bode. Man.
The weather report is cloudy with a 100% chance of Star Destroyer.
Can't believe the Empire sent one all the way out here.
Indeed.
Wait, they did?
Pretty soon you'll be able to count Empire-free planets on one hand.
Hang in there, Monk. Reese and I are working on something you might be interested in.
He did mention something about a franchise opportunity. That Star Destroyer's not going anywhere. Maybe I should strike up a new beverage to mark the occasion.
What Star Destroyer? What are you guys talking about? Is there like a Star Destroyer in the sky? Oh, there is. Huh. Well, that's a problem. And there's still so much more that we didn't explore. I guess this is just to like symbolize that there's Imperial soldiers on the planet now. Well, that's it for Jedi Survivor, guys. There's an echo over there.
Bode, it's so good to hear from you. I feared you might have slipped your leash permanently. What is your current location?
Outer Rim, Kobo. But keep your people out of here for now, understand? We're headed off planet to meet her.
Impressive. And where is she, exactly?
Wouldn't you like to know? Call it a contingency plan. You harm a hair on Kata's head, and I'll make sure Seer Junda stays hidden forever.
Oh, that's so cool. We're finding like echoes of food. Bode reports in to Denvik after locating Seer Junda. He keeps her location a secret, however, as a contingency plan, ensuring his leverage over Denvik isn't lost for now. Ah. So yeah, he was like, he just slipped by here and like was hiding under the platforms, like texting Denvik some information about his like whereabouts. He was keeping tabs on us the whole time. Can't fucking believe that. So like, the planet's gonna be full of these echoes from Bode now. Yeah, this is where he had his starship.
Does he suspect you?
Not a chance. I wouldn't have survived the purge if I couldn't become someone else. The rest of the crew is gone. I know the kind of friend he needs right now.
You always excelled at the art of disguise.
Oh man, this sucks. So it was all a front? No, there had to be... It couldn't have been all a front. The way he was supporting me and like being a good friend, that had to be what he really thought, right? Now I don't even know who the real Bode was. Reports into Denvik sharing an update on the fate of the heist crew. Denvik commends the success of the mission so far, which Bode credits to his ability before and during the Jedi Purge. I really think that he was friends with Cal for real. Like, I don't think it was all a front. I think he meant that stuff. Just he was trying to play both sides. Oh man, that's just sad. It's interesting that you find these echoes though. But yeah, here we are, ending right where we began. Again, not a lot of people watch this playthrough, but if you're one of the few who did, if you're listening to this right now, thank you so much for watching this. Because, you know, I do spend a lot of time on these videos, like spend the time on playing the game, of course, but also even more time on editing it together and like doing thumbnails and all this stuff. So I really appreciate you being here with me, and I hope you enjoyed the ride as much as I did. There's still like so much I want to say about this game, and like as I sit on it, I'm probably gonna have even more to say. All I can say is I fucking loved it. Like, it was awesome. I think it even surpassed the first one. Like, you get more stances, more like moves. The game had way less like environmental puzzles. It's a lot more exploration, platforming, and just like battle. That must have been like a conscious decision they made. It did feel like the first game dragged a little bit sometimes, because like there was no fast travel, so you would get stuck in like these big locations, like these temples, and like you would have to solve the puzzles and stuff, and it was pretty fun. Like, I did enjoy the puzzle solving, but it did drag a little bit sometimes. I think I vibe a bit more with this style of more just exploration slash platforming slash fighting, and the fighting was very good when it clicked, even though I was doing terribly the whole time, but when it clicked, it was really fun and really cool. It's really hard to judge a story of a sequel because, like, I feel like the original is always better because it's the setup, you know, it sets up the characters. It's really hard for a sequel to do better, but I think I would say this one did even better because, like, it expanded on the characters we know. It introduced like new angles. I don't know, I think they did a great job. It is a little buggy, as you've seen. There were quite a few bugs, and it's something that people were saying at the game's release too, like, oh, it's really buggy. It's like, it was really nothing major, nothing that really took away from my fun. It would be nice if this stuff gets fixed in the future, obviously. As for Cal and Marin, which was like my main thing I was looking forward to when it came to this game, that's maybe the most disappointing aspect of the game for me. Like, not the fact that they end up together, because obviously that's what I wanted, but the way it was done, I thought was pretty disappointing. Like, I was hoping it would play a bigger part in the main story, like in Cal's main emotional struggle. It's something that really only happens in the background. Doesn't really play a part in anything. Like, yeah, she helps him snap out of the dark side and stuff like that, but there is so much potential drama and like narrative, just interesting narrative stuff you can do with like this will they, won't they budding relationship that they had. There was so much potential and they didn't really do anything with it. Like, she kisses him and then he's like, oh, I don't really want to be with her, and then they kiss again and he's like, okay, now I'm decided I want to be with you. Like, that's it. They didn't explore like any of it. Like, it sucks to say, because I'm happy they're together and that Marin played a big role in this game, but ultimately I was left pretty disappointed. I mean, at least they're together, so I can take some happiness in that, but it could have been way more interesting. I'm probably gonna have a lot more thoughts about the game as I let it sit with me, but these are my thoughts for now, so I guess that's where I'm gonna end it. Oh, and also, what's gonna be the future now? Like, obviously this isn't the end of their story, this is only like the end of the second act. There's clearly like a third game, maybe more, but I think it's gonna be a trilogy. That's what my guess is. They've set the bar extremely high for this third entry. I wonder if they already know where it's going. Like I've mentioned many times, Cal is a difficult character to write because he does not figure into the future of Star Wars as far as we know. So it's gonna be hard to find a place for him in the Star Wars universe that works alongside the canon of the movies. I guess you could do it because, like, even a character like Ahsoka, who was there very early at the time of Anakin, survives and found her way to coexist with characters from like the later movies. So I guess it's possible. Like, Cal could be out kind of doing his own thing, and it just sucks because like his whole arc is about defeating the Empire and fighting back against the Empire and like building something that will outlast the Empire. And we all know that the Empire ends at the ends of Luke and that Cal takes no part in that. So at least, like, he could play a part, but it would have to be done like retroactively, and like I don't really like when they retcon stuff like that, so I don't really know what the future is for Cal, but I guess we've got that to look forward to in the future in Jedi. What are they gonna call the third game? I don't know, but I'm really excited for it. If they make it, and if I still have this channel, we're gonna play it on the channel in whatever, 5 years in the future. Who knows? Alright, so hello everyone. It's now been like a full month since I finished the game. I finished recording it in like early July. We're now in early August. I just wanted to record a few more thoughts now that I've had time to kind of sit on the game and digest it a little bit. Not gonna take a very long time because this is already a very long video, but there is one thing that was really important that I was upset that I missed, and it's I want to see all the Bode echoes that you get post ending. Because I feel like they're probably going to add a lot of context that we're missing, and like I was really upset that I didn't take time to kind of seek them out, but I was running out of time. I don't have the PS5 anymore, so we're going to watch a YouTube video of them because I feel like they're really important. I really want to watch them, so let's do that together. So we're going to watch Bode's secret post-game Force Echoes, and thank you to Gamer's Little Playground for uploading this video. I'll put a link to this video in the description below, so please give them a view as well. So let's watch. So this is in Denvik's office.
It's been a long time since our days serving the Republic. I thought you were dead.
What can I say? You taught me well.
Maybe too well. What can I do for you before I call the guards?
Nothing for me. But I've got a daughter now. And if you can keep her safe, the question is, what can I do for you?
Interesting. So this is seemingly the first conversation between Denvik and Bode after they caught up with each other again. So yeah, we heard that they were working together in the Republic, so before Revenge of the Sith, when Bode was just a Jedi and Denvik was part of the Republic before the Empire. So he came to him specifically, very bold of Bode, to assume that Denvik was going to help him and not just like capture him, considering Jedi were extremely wanted fugitive at this point. So he must have trusted Denvik quite a lot to not only come and see him, but also reveal that he has a daughter. But apparently it worked because he took him up on it.
It's you.
Denvik's fate. Okay, so this confirms that Denvik did get killed by Vader following the ending of the game. So when I saw him on the ground, I was like, oh, then why don't you just kill him? I guess he just got killed anyways by Vader. Because they were kind of plotting behind the Inquisitors. But that's what's kind of weird about this, the IBS. Like, it seems they were working behind the back of the Inquisitor, but they're all ultimately working for the Emperor. So, like, doesn't the Emperor have oversight of everything going on? You would imagine, but, well, it's good to know that he died, I guess. I would have killed him myself if I could.
Gotta be another way. Always an angle, always. Lost a family, looking for a new one. I can relate, Cal, but you gotta make a choice. The future or the past. Can't have it all. Not in this galaxy. Yeah, that could work.
I know it's just that they have to place these echoes like somewhere, but the fact that he was plotting right in this spot, just sitting in the bar while I was off doing my stuff, and he was like thinking, what wording, like what exact sentence could I say to him to convince him of what I want? It's like so devious, man.
Fine piece of gear. Zig could knock this dent out if you'd like.
Oh, no thanks. Helps me remember how I got it.
And how's that?
Bounty hunter. Made the mistake of pulling a blaster on my little girl.
So that's how he got his blaster. Huh. Interesting.
I hear it.
Haven't felt this good in years. Gotta find Cal. Hope he's all right. Well, look what you've done, you dumb bastard. You fell for it. Focus. This is for Kata. She always comes first.
Man. Brothers. So he was wondering why Cal was. He was like, oh, I hope Cal's all right. And then in the moment, he was like, he caught himself from caring. Like, he didn't want to form an attachment. He always tried to keep himself, like, completely detached. And this is such a bummer. Like, I'm still really not over that fact. Like, man, it's been a full month and I'm still feel so betrayed. Because, like, I really thought we were fucking brothers. Like, even when he started to believe it himself. And, like, when he would catch himself, he was like, no, it's all about Kata. That's all that matters.
I can't believe how blind I've been. I know how to turn him. It's so obvious. Poor bastard's in love.
So, yeah, he knew that Cal was into Marin. He could see right through me. Poor bastard's in love. But what does he mean by I know how to turn him? Turn me? Turn me to what? Because the objective for Bode was earning our trust so that we let him among our ranks so that he could find Seer. And then after Seer, it was he wanted to go to Tanalorr. And so what exactly does he mean by turning Cal? He kind of already had Cal's trust very early in the game. Because he talked to us about Marin on the Lucre Hulk, and I guess at that point he was just kind of trying to convince Cal to give in to his feelings, and I guess it's because he was trying to convince Cal to go to Tanalorr by himself. Because, like, turn him. Like, he wasn't trying to turn me to the dark side or anything like that, so... Are we gonna get the echo of him, like, actually contacting the Empire?
If you're doing this, you do it now. No hesitation.
This is a secure channel. How did you...
Listen to me. I'm an Imperial agent who has located a terrorist cell on Jeddah. Don't trust your scanners. Just follow this locator beacon's coordinates. There are multiple Jedi at this location. Inform the Inquisitorius at once. If Lord Vader wants Seer Junda,
Man, he really just called fucking Vader. Oh, man. He really did. He called fucking Vader to this place. Again, still, the part I don't really understand is like, why would he make such a grand display of it all? Why not simply steal the compass and then leave in the middle of the night and go to Tanalorr, and then like you would be safe there? Because he really put himself in harm's way. Like, he could have been captured by the Empire at this point. He was one of the rebels. He's even a Jedi. So, like, why would he put himself in so much danger? I guess he just trusted that he was going to be able to escape. But, like, we almost stopped him. So, it was really risky what he did. I guess the idea is really that, like, he wasn't just trying to go to Tanalorr. Like, he wanted Cal to follow him and attack the base so that he could get then his daughter out. But, like, by calling Vader to Jeddah, Cal could have run into Vader, been killed, been captured, and then, like, what do you do? How do you get your daughter out? It was a very risky thing he did. Oh man, I can't believe he did this shit.
That wasn't the deal. I've sent you the location of Seer Junda's hideout.
Deals change. Besides, I don't want you distracted. Call it a contingency plan. I'm sure you understand.
You bastard.
Temper, temper. When you deliver Seer Junda to me, I will tell you which Inquisitor killed your wife.
If you don't, I'll kill you myself.
Huh. So something went wrong in their deal? He said, I've given you the location of Seer Junda, but like, did he? Is this after the Empire attacked Jeddah? Yeah, because apparently he already had given him the location for Seer. So this has to be after Jeddah was attacked. But then he says, when you deliver Seer Junda to me, I will tell you. Okay, so I guess he told Denvik that Seer was on Jeddah first. And he was like, don't attack yet. I guess. Because he had the IBS, ISB, whatever. They were working independently from the Inquisitors. So like he told Denvik where Seer was. Then he kept following us. And then he called like Vader himself. Is that the idea? Because otherwise I'm not sure when this specific interaction happens. So what he was looking for was the name of the Inquisitor who killed his wife. I thought you just knew that all along.
I've waited all night. Ghost star,
Okay, Bode, not the best singer, but you know, he's trying.
Show me your light. I've waited all night. Now, Tara, won't you sing with me?
Tayela, that's the name of his wife. Alright, so that's all of them. So yeah, these really confirm that everything was just an act for him. That's such a bummer, man. Oh yeah, actually there is one other thing I wanted to do is to rewatch some specific scenes with Bode, because like from editing the footage and like rewatching some of my old episodes, I noticed like some stuff and I was like, oh man, how did I not see that? And I want to point some of these out to you.
I have a daughter. Kata.
I find it so interesting that he reveals his real daughter. Like, he mixed in his real life as backstory for his character. It's like, why would you bother saying so much truth about you? Like, pulling from your real life. I guess it's easier to pretend that way.
Sorry. Taking a lot of people.
Because, like, everything he's doing here is very calculated. This isn't him opening up, it's him trying to get the sympathy of Cal.
I'll figure it out.
But what he's saying is true. Like, you could have just came up with like some other
so young.
Just trying to survive.
Some other backstory, you know?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, what he says about Seer here.
Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah,
you can see how Seer's managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own luck.
You'd know all about that, won't you?
Power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
Cal doesn't react to him saying that, but like, he shouldn't really know this if he's not a Jedi. Like, when he's like, oh, she's keeping a lot of her power, you know? If he wasn't a Jedi, he shouldn't be able to sense that. So like, that should have ticked Cal off a little bit.
You two have that in common.
Also, another thing, if you remember, when we get to Bode's apartment, there was this data disk when I was like, where the hell was this from? Like, it's a message from Centauri Cree to Dagon, and I was like, when did he get that? This is the message that Dagon was watching when we faced him in the observatory. This was Centauri telling Dagon, like, you can come find me, or you can use the erase to go to Tanalorr.
We've already got an emperor. Give us the compass.
And why would I do that?
Because I'm a father who's running out of options. And you're standing in the way of a better life for my little girl.
This is the real Bode right here.
You hand it over, or I will put you down.
And at the time I remember thinking like, oh geez, Bode's really serious. And that's because this is the real Bode coming out. He's like, you know what? I'm a father. I'm running out of option. You better give me this fucking compass. At this moment, it's like he's forgetting about Cal even. But he never really did, because he still didn't use his Jedi power at all. Like, it's so amazing to me that through all this time, even in this battle where his life was very much in danger because Dagon is a powerful Jedi, he still never used his powers at all. He's still pretending he just had his little guns and that's it. Which is just so... there is another moment in this fight. Here he could have died.
You will not stop me.
But specifically here, he very much could have died. Because like, look at that, he gets grabbed. He just had to stab him. But see, he looks at him and tosses him aside. And he just says that, and I think it's very interesting. He looks into his eyes. And at this moment, Dagon, he's kind of like peering into his mind. And then he says, how pathetic. And he throws him aside. And I think at this moment, Dagon was able to see in his mind, like, his true identity, about his daughter, about, like, him being a Jedi on the run. And Dagon just laughs at it. Like, it would have been funny if he made, like, a little line here about something like, how pathetic that you're pretending to be something you're not, or, like, you know, something of that nature. I would have been like, maybe it would have been too much of a hint about what was coming. But, yeah, I think it's an interesting moment. It's kind of like the fact he doesn't actually kill him. It's a little, you know, you can kind of excuse it with Dagon because he's very arrogant. So like it is kind of within his character to not kill someone even when he's got the advantage. And then after they defeat him, they had this interaction that I thought was a little bit weird. Please. This is the moment Cal decides.
Maybe Dagon was right.
Yeah.
You sure you're not still, you know?
Think about it. Tanalorr's a fortress. We should use it for the hidden path. Gather allies, train. They'd never see us coming.
I don't know, that seems risky.
See, this is what got me really confused when I played. I was like, what is the issue here? Because in my mind, the whole time that we were looking for Tanalorr, we were looking for it in order to send like survivors and people running from the Empire there. To me, that was always the point. And I always thought that we were going to use it for Seer and her project of the Hidden Path and stuff like that. So like this moment here where like Cal suddenly realizes like, oh, we could use it for that. I was like, wasn't that your goal the whole time? So I was kind of confused at the way they clashed. Because I guess up to this point, they only meant to use it for themselves, you know, for Cal personally, Cal, Marion, Bode, his daughter, and like only like a few handful of people. That was kind of what Bode was fighting for. And then this is the moment where after Dagon suggests training Jedi at the temple and stuff like that, in this moment, Cal realizes, oh, we could use it for that. Like we could use it as a weapon against the Empire, train people there, build up our forces, and then, you know, attack them. But this isn't what Bode wants. I can definitely understand now why Bode did not want this to happen, because like it is so risky. Because if you start building up your forces and like going back and forth between Tanalorr and other places, like of course you're going to attract attention. Of course you're going to attract, of course the Empire is going to be looking for you. And it only takes one person to mess up, get captured, reveal their location, reveal that there's like a Jedi temple there, and then everything falls apart. Like the Empire come for them. It's really real dangerous, and then it would put his daughter at risk. So I understand why Bode was against that, but they had a little interaction here that I kind of misinterpreted, where he says like,
you don't want Kata spending her whole life in hiding, do you?
If she's safe, Cal? Yeah.
See, in this moment when he says if she's safe, then yeah, I thought he meant yeah as in like, I thought that was him just saying like, well, as long as she's safe, then yeah, let's do your plan, let's do what you think. But that's
Yeah,
not
I'll
what he
take
was
that.
saying. He was saying, I'd rather she was in hiding rather than not be safe.
Okay, I understand that.
Sure. I'm gonna take a look around first. See if I can find a manual for that thing or something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, not very convincing at all. But see, in the moment, I did think this was a little weird, like this interaction. I was like, oh, it's weird. They have kind of like a little disagreement, and Bode is acting a little bit strange. And clearly, it's from this moment that he starts scheming, like, okay, I need to get away from Cal. Cal is gonna do the wrong thing. I need to just start doing my own thing again. And that's when he found the data disk, and that's when he stole against Saber also. But see, I remember what happened is like I was thinking this conversation was a little bit weird, and then I accidentally stepped on the elevator, and so I got distracted by that. I was like, oh shit, there's an elevator, and then I started exploring, and like it just left my mind again. And this is what happened every time Bode was acting weird. There was always something else to distract me. And the next example is like when they had this conversation right here. Like there's also this little moment where Bode's like, oh, I'm just gonna go record a story for Kata, and then he just leaves. And like I thought it was a little weird, but then Marin arrives right at that moment, and like they have this interaction. So I was like distracted again. I was like focused on Marin and Cal, and I stopped thinking about what Bode was saying.
Thank you, bro.
You fake ass bitch. But see here, you can feel this internal turmoil because at this point, I think he's already contacted the Empire. So like he's just feeling like, he probably thinking like, oh man, what have I done?
Something's bothering you.
And Cal can tell something's bothering you, and he's like, oh,
You know me too well, Scrapper. Just thinking about Kata.
He just turns it about Kata, but that's not what's bothering him.
Her, but
What really bothering him is that he
Well, it's a
just
tough
called
night,
the Empire to attack them, and he's like, I can't believe I just did
When
this.
she sees what you've done for her, she'll understand.
But
I hope so.
he doesn't believe it, but he means that. He hopes that Kata can understand all the horrible things he's doing.
I was thinking maybe we should go to Tanalorr first.
I think in this moment he's like, because he does care about Cal. I truly believe he grew to care about Cal and see him as a friend. And so in this moment, he's already called the Empire. He knows they're going to attack probably like the next morning. And I think this is his last ditch effort to be like, why don't you and me just go? Like, just go over there. And like, maybe he's hoping he could convince them. But no, because then he wouldn't have his daughter with him. So I think actually he's trying to get Cal to Tanalorr, and then he's gonna backstab him and steal the compass. So this is actually really underhanded what he's doing right now.
Just make sure it's safe before the others join.
He's like, let's just go. Just you and me. Just you and me alone. Just the two of us.
Gotta stay one step ahead of the Empire, right?
Yeah.
And that attempt did not work. Oh man.
Tomorrow we're gonna have a new home. Couldn't have done that without you, Bode.
He can't take the compliment because he knows that he's being so fake here. See, he's thinking about it. You can see it on his face. The performance of the actor is so good. Even though it's only a motion capture. And then
How's it coming?
the one big thing is here when the alarm sounds. And just look at his face. When the alarm sounds.
You did it.
Look at him. You can see it on his face. Of course, in the moment I didn't notice it, but like you can see it on his face. He's like, here it is, here it comes. Here comes the betrayal. So yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to do, was just rewatch some of these scenes now that I have the knowledge. So yeah, I do understand his motivation now. I get like what... I do understand now like what happened between them and why he betrayed us, and it's so frustrating because like it so didn't have to be this way. And like knowing that he was being fake and trying to manipulate Cal this whole time and using his feelings against him, it's so shitty because I really thought he was a real friend, a real brother, and like man, it's so heartbreaking that it came to this. I do have a few more thoughts about the game that I want to share. One of them was about the way they handled Cal and the dark side stuff. Like, I didn't really notice it that much, but after the first time you kind of harness the dark side, I think that just replaces his slow time mechanic. You can just like use the dark side at any moment as like a super move, and I don't like that. Like, I don't like that they turned the dark side into a gameplay mechanic, because it kind of devalues it to me. Cal's struggle with the dark side should be like this really important thing in the story, and the fact that it's just like a switch that you can just turn on at any moment just to be stronger really devalues that one moment where he did it and then like Merrin had to calm him down. I would have preferred if it was just like this one moment in his anger and then like again at the end against Bode. I don't like that they turned it into a gameplay thing. With Star Wars, I always kind of feel like a Jedi being tempted by the dark side is kind of like overdone, because I feel like we've seen it so many times, but I guess it hasn't really been that many times. Like they kind of toy with Luke going to the dark side, and then like they kind of do it again with Rey, with Anakin of course, and with Anakin it goes all the way, but like I didn't think we were going to do it with Cal. Like I'm really curious to see how they're going to handle that in the third game. How is Cal gonna deal with all this anger and betrayal and sadness that he's feeling now that Cere is gone, now that he's had to kill Bode? Obviously I don't think he's gonna go fully to the dark side, but this is yet another aspect in which I think his relationship with Merrin was like not disappointing, but that they wasted the potential, because as a Night Sister, Merrin is very used to the dark side of the Force. Like the Night Sisters use the dark side of the Force for their powers, so like she should be very used to it and like able to kind of help him process these feelings and maybe like even use them in like a healthier way, you know? Now that Cordova's gone, Cere is gone, Bode is gone, Jaro Tapal is gone, like Cal doesn't really have anyone else versed in the Force to help him process these like dark feelings. But Merrin would be the perfect person for that. As a Night Sister, like she knows kind of how to harness these feelings and not let them control you. So they could have touched on that a little bit more in this game, and maybe they're gonna do it more in the next game. Also, this whole business with Bode, and I'm rewatching my friend Audrey play through the game right now. So like Bode's betrayal, I think it really puts into perspective how dangerous Cal's life is, of like not really being able to show that he's a Jedi anywhere, and like he really doesn't shy away from it. Like he's kind of waving his lightsaber everywhere he goes, but it puts into perspective how anyone at the saloon at any time could have sold him out, just call the Empire and be like, we have a Jedi here. Like Turgle, Dona, anyone there, and like yeah, it might put themselves in dangers too, but like I don't know. Also about the third game, like I know there's a lot of people who are kind of clamoring for Cal to show up in one of the TV shows or like in a movie, or like for Merrin to show up. There were a lot of rumors, especially when they showed like a little BD-1 unit in I think it was in the Obi-Wan show or Boba Fett, or obviously Cal looks a lot like Cameron, so it would be really easy to just put Cameron and put him in one of the TV shows. But like I kind of like that Cal is just in the games. Like they have their own little universe, and like I don't need him to really mix with all the other canon stuff, and I've touched about that many times while playing, but I'm fine with Cal and Grease and Merrin just being their own thing in the games, because like this constant need for game characters to show up in live action to me kind of devalues games as a medium. It's like they're saying, well, you're not really important until you showed up on the big screen. It's like, to me, it's like these characters are totally important and valid even if they only stay in the video games. Like it's still a great story, it's still a great performance. Like I understand that people just want to see more of them, but like we'll see more of them in the games. They don't have to show up in live action. Another thing I wanted to quickly touch on is like Dagan. From rewatching the scenes of Dagan multiple times, I'm really disappointed that there wasn't more done with him, because I think his character had like a lot of potential to be this morally gray character, because like he's a fallen Jedi, so by nature there's so much that could have been done with him, and then ultimately he's just this very arrogant kind of one-note bad guy. When they first introduced him, I really thought he was gonna like kind of be pulled back towards the good side. Like you could have tried to make him good again. Like I think there could have been a really, really interesting dynamic between him and Cal, where like Cal is trying to bring him back to the light side, and Dagan like maybe giving into it a little bit, but then ultimately he just goes back to being an antagonist. But like they could have built a really more kind of rivalry between them, and they tried to do that by having them fight multiple times. Like you get to fight him 3 times, which is cool because he's like a little stronger each time. But if they met more times, and like if they had more you know, interesting discussions and conversations, because like, to me, Dagon's motivations still really don't make any sense. Like, he was betrayed by the Jedi, and then he's still so angry and so bitter, and like he just ended up being this very cartoonish villain of like being, I'm going to conquer the galaxy instead of the Empire. It's like, really, good dude? That's never gonna happen. Like, do you really think that? I was really disappointed that he wasn't a more interesting and nuanced character. I think there was a lot of potential to do that, and they just didn't really do it. Gameplay-wise, I really enjoyed the game. I think the one big gameplay thing that I would have loved to see is, I think it kind of sucks that you only have access to 2 stances at a time. Because of that, I never really ended up using the other stances much, because like you're always stuck with the 2 you have, so like, I don't really know why they couldn't just make it so you have like a wheel of all your stances. I think it would have encouraged people to use them a lot more and like experiment with different moves, and I already know that there's a mod for that on PC where you have access to all the stances, and so I can't wait to play it on PC so I can actually play with all the stances, but I wish it would have been in the game. And also one last thing before we end this playthrough, I wanted to say, so yes, I am aware that if you complete the Cage side quest line with all the bounty hunters, eventually you fight Cage herself, and then Boba Fett shows up and he captures her, which I think is a really cool little Easter egg, even though I don't really care about Boba Fett. But he's also voiced by the same actor from the movies, which is cool. There's a lot of little Easter eggs in the game, and some I saw, some I missed. Like when a Mogu grabs you, if you do like the QuickTime thing, you can cut its arm just like Luke does in the movies, which is really cool. When you fight the Rancor at the very beginning, I didn't notice them, but there's like these little bones, and if you shoot the bone in the mouth of the Rancor like it does like in the movie, which is cool. Apparently you can see the car that Obi-Wan and Anakin use in episode 2 somewhere on Coruscant. There's a poster in the saloon for like one of the droids in the theme park. There's like a lot of these little Easter eggs. There's so many, so I think it's really cool that they put so much stuff in the game. Clearly there was a big attention to detail and like a lot of fan service, which is really cool. So yeah, they put a lot of work, a lot of love into this game. Ultimately, I really enjoyed it. I have nitpicks, of course, but like I only have so many nitpicks because I really care about it and I really enjoyed it. So like when everything is so good, the small few bad things or disappointing things are kind of like that much more obvious. But overall, I really enjoyed my experience, and hopefully you guys did too. So I'm gonna stop talking. This video is already extremely long. I just wanted to touch on like a few things now that I've had time to digest the game. So I'm gonna leave the outro to Lukael from a month ago. Take it home, me. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I had fun playing this. I hope you had fun watching it, and I hope you'll join me for whatever the next game may be. Until then, may the Force be with you.